Hello everyone, and welcome to my Law and Our American TV Show official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoils that Sharon Newman used deadly methods to neutralize Heather Stevens, her supposed enemy. Along with her ghost companion Cameron Kirsten, Sharon marched straight on over to the penthouse of the family, meant to poison Daniel Romalotti. Sharon chickened out, yet she killed someone else anyhow. Now what happens? Viewers watched a thorough series of events when Sharon battled with Heather, who dropped to the ground. Then we watched what appeared to be Heather's body wrapped like a mummy, Sharon cleaning the area before lifting the bundle into her car, driving off, then throwing the corpse into the river. A penthouse would have all kinds of sophisticated security measures in place. At least wouldn't surveillance cameras record Sharon's presence and dark departure? Living there, billionaire Devin Hamilton Winters would have equipped every square inch with some sort of recording device given his ongoing state of paranoia. Someone looking through the security camera footage, trying to put together what happened the night Heather entered the penthouse, but wasn't seen leaving sounds reasonable. It may be Daniel starting a search or the cops, but Sharon keeps clear of problems or suspicion in the interim, which is astounding given the fact that she has been heading down the rabbit hole for a time now. Once someone decides to examine the premises, a CSI could detect traces of blood since it's practically impossible to wipe all such evidence away. Fans witnessed Heather's injured head when she collapsed to the floor. Sharon was careful to wear gloves, but as we mentioned, a comprehensive inquiry should find up damaging evidence. Tell us, the Young and the Restless followers, do you enjoy how this storyline has unfolded? Do you think it will end with Sharon leaving Genoa City? Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that viewers continue to reel over the Thursday, September 26 episode. Sharon Newman had contemplating poisoning Daniel Romalotti and snuck into his condo to add a dreadful ingredient to his whiskey. Of course, despite her mental health spiral, Sharon decided against the deed of revenge and headed to leave the apartment. Just as she opened the door, Heather Stevens was staring right back at her, entering her condo, and this provoked a confrontation, which went ugly fast. So much so that Ms. Stevens ended up dying and being tossed into a river. Does this all mean that Heath and Vale Bloom have exited the Y&R as of this writing? Neither Bloom nor the Y&R have commented on the status of the actress in the show. This leaves so many question marks with the tale. As Sharon was hallucinating previous to the great incident and she had a blackout, might Heather still be alive? After all, Sharon was dating with the late Cameron Kirsten, so everything is possible, right? Then again, if Sharon truly did kill Heather and put her body in the river, there could be a massive narrative twist on the horizon where Ms. Stevens isn't dead. If this is the case, this wouldn't be the first time Sharon was involved in a tale of this type, as she first thought she killed Cameron, only for him to wind up alive. Not to mention the fact that she, along with Nikki Newman, Victoria Newman, and Phyllis Summers killed J.T. Hellstrom a few years back, only for him to end up alive. So, as fans wait to see what happens next with this plot, it'll be interesting to see how long everyone will be held in suspense regarding the Y&R status of Vale Bloom. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of September 30, 2024, are officially here. Next week, Sharon Newman impersonates Heather Stevens, Vale Bloom, via text. Daniel Romalotti Jr. hunts for a missing Heather while Sharon keeps hiding her tracks. Meanwhile, Kyle Abbott outsmarts Audra Charles. Also, Nate Hastings has a new mystery on his hands. Our spoilers for Monday, September 30 show that Sharon lies to her loved ones. Sharon doesn't confess to murder at all. Instead, Sharon says she felt overwhelmed and has finally come to her senses. Sharon will continue to lie to her family and cover when Daniel becomes suspicious and begins on a desperate hunt. Sharon will also inform Cameron Kirsten that she's done with the hallucination. However, Cameron begs Sharon to kill again. Monday's show will also feature Phyllis Summers taking on a new endeavor. When Tuesday's show rolls around, Kyle manages to outsmart Audra. Knowing Audra, she will just double down on obtaining retribution. Meanwhile, Nate receives a mysterious note. Elsewhere, Victor Newman concerns Victoria Newman's allegiance to Billy Abbott. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday, October 2 indicate that Victor challenges Kyle and Audra once again. Meanwhile, Jack Abbott strategizes with Diane Jenkins Abbott. Over with Daniel, he will discover awful news. Does someone find Heather's body, or will communication with Heather just completely stop? In Thursday's episode, anticipate Victor to conspire with Lily Winters. Plus, Nick Newman comforts Phyllis. It sounds like Heather's body might be located. Over with Sharon, she will keep up appearances. On Friday, October 4, viewers may anticipate Sally Spectra to commiserate with Billy. Meanwhile, Adam Newman gives Chelsea Lawson some tough love. Plus, Daniel will battle with his new reality. If Daniel discovers that Heather is dead, how will he cope? What does that entail for Lucy Romalotti, who is already suffering with alcohol and other issues? I can absolutely picture Daniel investigating Sharon, but what if Lucy does some detective work on her own? It obviously would be perilous, but it would offer her more screen time. In any case, it sounds like the Sharon/Cameron plot is just getting started, so stay tuned. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of September 30, 2024, are officially here. Next week, Sharon Newman impersonates Heather Stevens, Vale Bloom, via text. Daniel Romalotti Jr. hunts for a missing Heather while Sharon keeps hiding her tracks. Meanwhile, Kyle Abbott outsmarts Audra Charles. Also, Nate Hastings has a new mystery on his hands. Our spoilers for Monday, September 30 show that Sharon lies to her loved ones. Sharon doesn't confess to murder at all. Instead, Sharon says she felt overwhelmed and has finally come to her senses. Sharon will continue to lie to her family and cover when Daniel becomes suspicious and begins on a desperate hunt. I can absolutely picture Daniel investigating Sharon, but what if Lucy does some detective work on her own? It obviously would be perilous, but it would offer her more screen time. In any case, it sounds like the Sharon/Cameron plot is just getting started, so stay tuned. So, what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I will see you guys next time.